Hello everyone, welcome back to the Techno Wizard. So from today we'll start the control system. Okay, so we'll start the control system subject, and also you can follow us on YouTube by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and also you can download our application from the Play Store. The links will be provided in the description box, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn. Okay, so these are the links. You can follow us for the latest job updates. So let us see the syllabus of the control system. So control system, I have divided the entire syllabus in 5 units. So in the unit 1 we will cover the control system basics and component. Okay, unit 2 में हम देखेंगे time domain analysis. Unit 3 में we will cover the stability, and unit 4 में we will cover frequency domain analysis, and in unit 5 state space analysis will be covered. Okay, so let us start with the unit 1, and let us first see what is control system. So a control system, it is a combination of elements. अब कौन कौन से elements present होते हैं? So एक पर्टिकुलर कंट्रोल सिस्टम के अंदर डिफरेंट एलिमेंट्स होते हैं, लाइक कंट्रोलर, एरर डिटेक्टर, प्लांट एंड डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ सेंसर्स, transducers present होते हैं. Okay, so these different elements, they are arranged in a planned manner wherein each element will cause an effect to produce a desired output. Okay, so सारे elements मिल के desired output को produce करने में help करेंगे. So this is the simple block diagram of a control system. Okay, so इसमें हमने एक reference input दिया and we are getting the controlled output, so that is called a control system. So for example, if we consider a simple example of a control system like fan. Okay, so in the fan we know that we apply the electrical input. Okay, so which is electrical input is nothing but voltage into current. Okay, and we are getting the output as mechanical power, that is fan is rotating. So mechanical power, it is given by torque into speed. Okay, so because of voltage, torque will be produced, and because of current, speed will produce. Okay, so a fan may, we have regulator, so with the help of regulator we can control our speed. Okay, so that's why the fan is an example of control system, because we can control its speed by varying the regulator. So regulator is consisting of different type of resistances are there. Okay, so resistance जैसे जैसे vary होगा, current will vary. Okay, so current will decrease, so speed will decrease. So this is the phenomena which is used in the regulator. Okay, so now the control system, it is of two type. First is open loop control system and another is closed loop control system. So open loop control system में generally feedback is not there, और अगर feedback है भी तो वो connected नहीं होगा error detector से. Okay, so and also closed loop control system के अंदर feedback compulsory present होगा. Okay, so this is feedback is compulsory present, so that's why it is also called as feedback control system. Okay, so if we talk about the examples, so open loop control system का example, just now we have seen that fan. So fan is an example of open loop control system because इसमें कोई भी सेंसर प्रेजेंट नहीं है जो कि फैन की स्पीड को मेजर कर सके. ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज एग्जांपल ऑफ ओपन लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम. सिमिलरली वॉशिंग मशीन is another example of open loop control system, because वॉशिंग मशीन में हमने कपड़े डाले धुलने के लिए, लेकिन वो प्रॉपरली वॉश हुए नहीं हुए, ऐसा कोई मैकेनिज्म, फीडबैक मैकेनिज्म नहीं है. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज ऑल्सो अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ ओपन लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम. सो देयर आर मेनी एग्जाम्पल्स लाइक ट्रैफिक लाइट. ओके, traffic lights and also bread toaster. So these are some of the examples of open loop control system. Similarly, closed loop control system example, the best example is air conditioner, and next is satellite, radioactive plants, and also chemical industries. They make use of closed loop control system. Okay, now let us see them one by one. First start with closed loop control system. Okay, So control characteristics of the system, it depends upon the output of the system. So closed loop control system के अंदर feedback mechanism present होता है. Okay, so that's why उसकी जो characteristics है वो depend करता है output के ऊपर. Okay, and it is also termed as feedback system. Okay, and the control action is actuated by an error signal E, which is a difference between the input and output. Okay, so error detector is measuring the error which is given by the difference between the input and output. Okay, and the purpose of feedback is to reduce the error between the reference input and the system output. So let us see the block diagram of the closed loop control system. So सबसे पहले we will apply the input, which is also known as reference input. Next, we are applying the input to the error detector. So error detector will measure the difference between the input and the output. So it will produce some error signal which will be given to the controller. So controller will work until the error becomes 0. So जब तक error है input and output के बीच में controller will work. Okay, so जैसे ही error 0 हो जाएगा controller will stop working. So it will producing the actuating signal which will be given to the plant and plant produce करेगा controlled output. So ये output हम feedback elements की help से like sensor and transducer की help से measure करके we will apply to the error detector. Okay, so suppose the input in the S domain, it is represented by R of S. So this is forward path. So this entire forward path, this is represented by G of S. So G of S is forward path gain. Controlled output, it is represented by C of S, and we are getting the feedback. So this is B of S and this is H of S. Okay, H of S is feedback path gain. So this can be represented in the canonical form. So first of all, we are having a error detector. We are applying the input R of S. So forward path gain, it is represented by G of S. We are getting the output C of S, and closed loop control system में feedback present होगा जिसका gain is H of S. Okay, so अब क्लोज लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम के अंदर दो टाइप की फीडबैक प्रेजेंट है. वन इज पॉजिटिव फीडबैक एंड अनदर इज नेगेटिव फीडबैक. वी विल सी देम वन बाय वन. ओके, सो दिस इज द कैनोनिकल और द स्टैंडर्ड रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ अ क्लोज लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम. ओके, सो अगर हम ट्रांसफर फंक्शन फाइंड आउट करना चाहते हैं, सो ट्रांसफर फंक्शन इट इज डिफाइंड एज द रेशियो ऑफ द लैपलेस ट्रांसफॉर्म ऑफ आउटपुट टू द लैपलेस ट्रांसफॉर्म ऑफ इनपुट एज्यूमिंग दैट ऑल द इनिशियल कंडीशंस आर जीरो. सो क्लोज लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम का जो ट्रांसफर फंक्शन है, इट इज गिवन बाय g ऑफ s डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस. सो अगर नेगेटिव फीडबैक है तो प्लस साइन आएगा और अगर पॉजिटिव फीडबैक है तो नेगेटिव साइन आएगा. ओके, इनटू g of s into h of s. So g of s is the forward path gain and h of s is the feedback path gain. So this is the transfer function of a closed loop control system. Okay, now next we will see the open loop control system. So open loop control system, this is also known as conditional control system. So open loop control system is also called as conditional control system because they are formulated under the condition that the system is not subjected to any type of disturbance. Okay, so जो control characteristics हैं, it is independent of output. Okay, because generally क्या है, open loop control system के अंदर कोई भी feedback mechanism नहीं होता, तो output को हम measure नहीं करते. Okay, so output is neither measured nor feedback for the comparison with input. And also the performance analysis, it is not applicable to the open loop system because they are highly stable system. Highly stable because अगर सिस्टम के अंदर कोई भी डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं है एंड ऑल्सो कोई पैरामीटर वेरिएशन नहीं है तब तो ओपन लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम है. बट प्रैक्टिकल सिस्टम में कुछ ना कुछ डिस्टर्बेंसेस तो प्रेजेंट होंगी. सो प्रैक्टिकल सिस्टम में open loop control system, it is not stable. It will be stable only under the condition that it is not subjected to any type of disturbance. Okay, so when there is no disturbances, then only it will be highly stable. Next, this is the block diagram of the open loop control system. तो इसके अंदर कोई भी feedback mechanism present नहीं है. Okay, so its transfer function C of S by R of S, it is generally given by G of S. Okay, now let us see the comparison between the open loop control system and the closed loop control system. So first point is that open loop control system, they are not accurate. Okay, because इसमें जो feedback है is not connected, so this open loop control system they are not accurate, but closed loop control system it is accurate. And also open loop control system के अंदर जो sensor है like feedback path, it may or may not be present. So sensor may or may not be present. तो इसमें अगर सेंसर प्रेजेंट भी है देन ओनली इट विल नॉट बी कनेक्टेड टू द एरर डिटेक्टर. डिस्प्ले पर्पसेस के लिए हम सेंसर यूज कर सकते हैं बट इट विल नॉट बी फॉर्मिंग एनी क्लोज लूप. ओके, एंड इसमें सेंसर इज कंपल्सरी प्रेजेंट. सो सेंसर इज कंपल्सरी. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज दैट ओपन लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम दे आर स्लोअर. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर ओपन लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम के अंदर कोई भी डिस्टर्बेंस आएगा, सो अगर डिस्टर्बेंस है तो इट विल प्रोड्यूस ट्रांजिएंट्स. सो ओपन लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम के अंदर ट्रांजिएंट इट विल टेक मोर टाइम टू डिके. सो दैट्स व्हाई मोर टाइम कांस्टेंट इज मोर इन केस ऑफ ओपन लूप कंट्रोल सिस्टम. ओके, सो मोर टाइम कांस्टेंट because the transient will take more time to decay. Whereas closed loop control system is faster. So in this transients it will decay faster rate. Okay, so transients will decay at a faster rate. So this implies that speed will be more. Okay, so that's why they are faster. Next point is that open loop control system they are more sensitive to the external disturbances or internal parameter variation. Okay, so they are more sensitive. And closed loop control system it is less sensitive to the disturbance, less sensitive to disturbances. And open loop control system it is simple and economical, and closed loop control system it is complex and expensive. So these are some of the differences between the open loop control system and closed loop control system. And further, closed loop control system is of two types. Okay, one is negative feedback and another is positive feedback. So now let us see the difference between the negative feedback and positive feedback. Okay, so first gain. Okay, so negative feedback अगर है so system का जो gain है it will decrease, whereas in case of positive feedback the gain will increase. Okay, and also we know that gain bandwidth product is constant. Okay, so gain bandwidth product is constant. So अगर negative feedback में gain is less, so bandwidth it will be more and opposite will be in case of positive feedback. Next is time constant. Okay, so time constant. So time constant is less in case of negative feedback. So अगर time constant कम है इसका मतलब transients they will decay quickly. Okay, whereas positive feedback के केस में time constant is more, so transient will take more time to decay. And also next point is speed. Okay, so इसमें transients quickly decay करें, it means they are having more speed and it is having less speed. And next is sensitivity. Okay, sensitivity. So negative feedback they are less sensitive. Okay, so इनकी sensitivity कम होती है जबकि positive feedback की sensitivity ज़्यादा होती है. It means थोड़े से ही disturbance में output will get more affected in case of positive feedback. Okay, so next point is stability. So as negative feedback के केस में sensitivity कम होती है, so that's why they are more stable and the positive feedback system is less stable compared to the negative feedback. So in general, a control system is closed loop control system with negative feedback. So by default अगर क्वेश्चन में कुछ भी मेंशन नहीं किया, so we will consider the negative feedback and it will be a closed loop control system also. Okay, so now let us see the effect of negative feedback. So first is the effect of parameter variation. It will reduce, okay, because sensitivity is less, and also the gain, it will be reduced by a factor of 1 plus gh, and the bandwidth of the system, it will increase because gain bandwidth product constant होता है. तो अगर gain decrease कर रहा है negative feedback में, तो bandwidth will increase, and also the effect of internal disturbances will get reduced because stability is more. Okay, so a closed loop control system is complex and costly. So thank you for watching this lecture. Please subscribe to the TechnoWizard channel for more